Hi, and thanks for joining us. The signs of a shrinking economy are everywhere. Savings and investments have been wiped away. Employers are starting to cut jobs. Monthly budgets are being squeezed. And for the first time today, our Prime Minister admitted Canada may already be in a recession. Stephen Harper distancing himself from the relatively rosy outlook APEC leaders have come up with in Peru. Our Ottawa Bureau Chief Jacques Bourbeau is at the summit in Lima tonight with the details on that. Jacques.
Sophie, APEC leaders ended their two-day summit with a defiantly optimistic prediction. They believe the current financial crisis will be resolved within the next year and a half. It's one of the few light moments at this APEC summit. The 21 leaders posing for a group photo dressed in traditional Peruvian poncho. But at their meetings, the mood was much more somber. Leaders trying to find ways to cope with the economic crisis. Yet, despite all the grim news, they issued a statement predicting the world economy will recover within 18 months.
We are going to beat the crisis thanks to the support of the people.
An optimism not necessarily shared by Prime Minister Stephen Harper.
I think it would be premature to speculate on that kind of timeline. Obviously, we as governments are committed to acting as rapidly as possible.
But right now, there's little cause for optimism as this downturn gathers strength, forcing Prime Minister Harper to admit for the first time that Canada may already be in a recession. And Harper warns there could be even more bad news ahead.
Yes, I am surprised at this. I'm also further surprised, more importantly, by deflationary pressure that we're seeing around the world. This is a worrying development.
Harper says he's ready, if necessary, to stimulate Canada's economy by boosting spending and running a deficit.
Deficits are generally bad, but there are occasions in which deficits are not necessarily bad, but in fact they are essential.
Stephen Harper has argued for years that no government should run a deficit. But this crisis is so alarming, Harper says he has to be pragmatic, not ideological, as he tries to rescue Canada's economy. Sophie?
Jacques Bourbeau in Lima.